Clytemnestra offers a captivating retelling of one of Greek mythology's most infamous figures. This powerful narrative breathes new life into the story of the Queen of Mycenae, presenting her not merely as a vengeful wife, but as a complex woman navigating the treacherous waters of power, family, and destiny. Clytemnestra and Helen, daughters of King Tyndareus, form a bond as they await their family's return. Tension arises when King Tantalus spreads rumors about Helen's parentage. Clytemnestra marries Tantalus and becomes pregnant, but he leaves for Maeonia with a promise to return. The arrival of exiled brothers Agamemnon and Menelaus adds uncertainty to their lives. Despite a prophecy warning of betrayals, the sisters pledge support to one another. Helen's surprising choice of Menelaus, as her suitor, sets off a chain of events. Penelope marries Odysseus, while Clytemnestra manages family tensions and grows suspicious of Menelaus's intentions. When her son and Tantalus are murdered, Clytemnestra leaves Sparta, with Agamemnon, her hatred for him intensifying. She remains determined to avenge Tantalus and protect her sisters, maintaining their strong bond. In Mycenae, Clytemnestra gains power and visits her sister Timandra. She attends her father's funeral in Sparta, preserving her bond with her sisters despite growing tensions. Agamemnon criticizes her for raising their daughters as equals, testing their loyalty. When Timandra leaves her husband King Aegisthus for King Phyleus, Clytemnestra refuses to force her sister's return. In Sparta, she uncovers a complex situation involving kidnapped women, intent on protecting her family's honor. As war preparations begin, Clytemnestra learns of her family's roles. The seer Calchas ominously warns her about her part in the conflict. Agamemnon requests Clytemnestra and their daughter Iphigenia join him in Aulis, ostensibly for Iphigenia's marriage to Achilles. In Aulis, Clytemnestra and Iphigenia witness chaos and meet various generals. Achilles is noticeably absent, and Odysseus informs Clytemnestra about the god's demand for a sacrifice, raising her suspicions. The sisters' bond faces challenges amidst the looming war, arranged marriages, and the prophecy's impending fulfillment. During the war, Clytemnestra and her ally Leon are betrayed and imprisoned. She vows revenge against Odysseus, Diomedes, Calchas, and Agamemnon. 9 years later, she rules Mycenae, mourning Iphigenia's death and plotting her vengeance. Clytemnestra meets Aegisthus, Agamemnon's cousin, who also seeks revenge and questions his intention. Amid uncertainty, she focuses on protecting her family and managing the throne's affairs, ensuring her son Orestes learns from the kingdom's elders. News of a plague reaches Mycenae, prompting Clytemnestra to appoint a new warlord, Treacherous. Determined to avenge her family, she spies on Aegisthus to uncover his true motives. As Clytemnestra and Aegisthus navigate the complexities of war, family loyalty, and prophecy, they face challenges that will determine her family's fate, causing distress among her children, particularly Electra. Clytemnestra faces accusations from Electra about the impact of her decisions on their family. Despite the turmoil, she remains steadfast in her quest for vengeance and power. A scout reports the war's end and proposes a marriage between Orestes and Hermione. Clytemnestra discusses the proposal with Orestes, who agrees. Aegisthus confronts her about their trust, but she reassures him that she controls his fate. Clytemnestra sends Orestes away to marry Hermione and build alliances. Aegisthus urges her to choose between him and Orestes, leading to further reassurances. Tensions rise between them as they prepare for Agamemnon's return. Clytemnestra warns her daughters to stay hidden during Agamemnon's homecoming. He arrives with a slave named Cassandra, prompting Clytemnestra to focus on her plans for vengeance. During a feast, she confronts challenges with Aegisthus by her side, preparing to strike when the time is right. Clytemnestra kills Calchas, leaving Cassandra alive. Outside, Cassandra encounters Aegisthus armed with a sword. Clytemnestra's plans for vengeance and power reach their climax, with her family's loyalty and the prophecy hanging in the balance. Clytemnestra ultimately kills Agamemnon, avenging Iphigenia. Electra discovers her father's body and grieves, while Clytemnestra learns that Aegisthus killed Cassandra. Grief-stricken, she confronts him. He claims he believes she wanted Cassandra dead. At a gathering, Clytemnestra reveals she killed Agamemnon, not Aegisthus, and defends her actions as retribution for Iphigenia's sacrifice. The room falls silent, with no one daring to challenge her. Clytemnestra acknowledges she will be hated for her actions, but remains steadfast in her pursuit of vengeance and power. As her family's loyalty and the prophecy's fulfillment hang in the balance, she is determined to protect her remaining children and ensure her family's legacy. In the face of accusations and challenges, Clytemnestra remains resolute in her decisions, even as her family's loyalty is tested. Despite the turmoil and heartache, she continues to rule Mycenae and protect her family, ensuring their legacy remains intact. As her children struggle to come to terms with her actions, Clytemnestra must navigate the delicate balance between power, vengeance, and love for her family. The story concludes with Clytemnestra confronting the consequences of her actions and their impact on her family. As she navigates the delicate balance between power, vengeance, and love, she remains steadfast in her pursuit of justice and her family's legacy. Through her trials and tribulations, Clytemnestra proves that women's stories can be as epic and compelling as those of their male counterparts.